As the EU leaders gather in Brussels for a crucial summit on Ukraine sanctions and Russia, Vladimir Putin has delivered a warning timed to perfection. Calling European leaders little pigs, he said if diplomacy fails, Russia will press ahead militarily in Ukraine. But behind closed doors, one EU leader had already checked in with Moscow before the summit even began. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban flew to Brussels on a military plane, accompanied by key figures from Hungary's pro government media. During the flight, Orban held a private briefing. Social media posts from the plane later revealed something far more significant. Orban had sent a letter directly to Vladimir Putin ahead of the summit. His question was blunt. What would Russia do if the EU touched the frozen Russian assets? According to Orban, Putin's reply was equally direct. He said Russia would take strong countermeasures if the EU used the seized assets. But Moscow would also take into consideration how each EU member state voted. And therefore, Orban opposed the move, calling it another step towards escalation. Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó confirmed Budapest had already checked the waters with Moscow. Days earlier, at Russia's defense minister meeting, Putin went public. He accused Europe of stalling negotiations while arming Ukraine and tightening sanctions. The little pig's insult wasn't just rhetoric, it was a warning. If talks don't reflect Moscow's view of the battlefield, Russia will act by force. Now that warning hangs over the EU summit. Leaders are debating military aid, sanctions, and whether to use frozen Russian assets worth over 190 billion euros to support Ukraine. For many EU states, this is about accountability and deterrence. For Hungary, it's about avoiding escalation and economic fallout. Orban's move exposes Europe's biggest weakness: unity on paper, division in practice. Some leaders fear compromise, others fear conflict. Even Orban joked that the best part about Brussels is the chocolates and getting to leave, highlighting his detachment with EU consensus. As EU leaders meet, Putin's warning and Orban's back-channel diplomacy reveal a harsh truth. Europe isn't just negotiating with Russia, it's negotiating with itself, and that may be its greatest vulnerability. Thank you for watching. For more such updates, keep following Geopolitical Navigator.